Hello and welcome back to the Fox and the Sheep. Hey Roka, how are you doing?
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream.
Yep, welcome in. Hey Battler, hey Will.
I'm doing
and
okay, how about you?
I'm doing very good as well.
Also,
And
hey there, Bappler and.
yep, Battler and Will, as well as good riddance to
And
our
Will,
our annoying friend.
David y'all. There we go.
Yep. Hey, nice and early with your marshmallows, part of Echo Gang. But let's get Stardew Valley all fired up, Roka connected in. And then we can kick things off and get stuff going. There we go, that's loaded,
Yep.
connected, and invite Roka to Stardew Valley. And yeah, no, today I'm going to jump back onto...
Connecting right now.
Yeah, I'm going to be jumping back onto the island again to keep mining more stone to try and get down to floor 100. That's my current goal at the moment. I want to get there and see what's down there. And with that, that is Roke has joined. Let's fire on over and...
No.
Yeah, we...
Yep.
I was going to put the hand right in the middle of us so it kind of covers us. Most annoying thing you can do. Oh yeah, I'll just
Haha.
mash the mouse pointer over the middle. But yeah, let's get to it. Oh, and I have mail as well. So let's see what someone's saying. Your farmer's doing well. See a little something from my kitchen. Hope it didn't crumble in the mail. Everyone sent me a chocolate cake. Hell yeah. Let's
Awesome.
ditch dwarf skull. Oh, keep everything else. Then take it all back to the island. Cool. Those birds dancing? Nope. I'm just going nuts. The seagulls look like they may have been dancing, but I don't think they were. I think I'm just going absolutely bonkers. You allow me to have 2 or 3 stairs something. Anxiety just said maybe would help me get out of bed earlier. Sure, we could probably figure something out. Try to take Helgi there. Scythe. I can go into there. I can go into there. What's something we could get for Battler for alarm music? Can it just be any MP3 kind of file? That if it was like, hey, here's this MP3 file, use this, would that work? Or like, does it have to be like, yeah, something special or? Any sound file. Okay.
Hmm. Nice. Hello there, Dr. Joss.
Hey, Dactyls. Oh yeah, was it that we had?
Wow, I think this is the first time I ever see someone in the community center.
Oh, someone just hanging out inside there?
Yeah, Clint is working the boiler room.
Huh. I'm pretty sure it's 5, but whenever you're back at the farm, could you confirm that it's definitely 5 stacks of stone that we have there?
Yep, 1 second. Well, we have 4 stacks of stone and one isn't complete.
What?
One of them is only 949.
Oh, well, let's call it a full stack.
Okay, so it's 5.
Yep,
Basically.
So basically 5. I can go a bit over 1 here at this end. If this should go somewhere like that one, there's a sort of craft quite going on. Hey, Foxy Woxy, welcome in, welcome in.
Hey there, Foxy Boxy.
Always love the names you have for people, Roku.
Yeah, same. I think I'm gonna keep this rabbit's foot. Maybe we can do something with it.
Yeah, you can definitely figure out something with him. Ooh. Lots of fires today. Oh. Ah, hey, Ryder, welcome in, welcome in.
Hey there, Rudder. How are you doing? What do you mean getting lucky?
I think rabbit's foots are generally lucky charms. Cool. Let's blow this joint. There's that island out there you can get to. There's nothing on it, but you can get there. Because yes, so if you have 5 full stacks of stone...
Haha, stupid slimes can't do shit anymore.
Yeah, you've got 5 full stacks. I've got 2 full stacks here.
I
So
am
5,
invincible.
6, 7. So I'm making stack 8 at the moment. Okay, did we fully finish the frog? He's all happy?
I think so.
Yep, yeah, he's just saying. Yep, yes is the one thing. He doesn't care about any kind of fruit. Oh my god, we planted heaps of coffee on the island.
Yeah, I may have overdone it a bit.
Requires scythe. Okay. I don't have a scythe on me right now. I think this was... Oh, I put my scythe right there. Perfect. That's a mushroom chest, isn't it? So mushrooms go on mushrooms. Garlic can go into garlic. And the ones that need to be replanted are the taro roots. So we'll get the garlic, taro root. We'll seed up these things. We might have to plant them tomorrow. I know we've got something a little more special later on the stream that Roku will be finishing off their drawing once Runo Copper comes into chat.
Yep. I still got work to do.
Yep, bit of colouring in. Yep, it will be a colouring stream. Okay, I'm not going to risk it anymore. Time to go to bed.
Oh yeah, I should get moving too.
Oh. It is a... fairy coming
Oh,
along.
what's happening?
And what are they going to bless? Because it's going to grow what they bless to maximum. Ah.
Oh nice. Magic.
Well, there's $20,000 in mayonnaise and cheese.
I'll drink to that.
Hell yeah. Yep. I think that's worthy of a cheers.
Wait, what? It's not even showing up for me.
Here we go. We've got double. Cheers, Rocket.
Cheers.
And cheers
And
back
another.
for it. Oh, I missed the truffle oil in the middle for 8,000. See, that's where a good chunk of it's coming from. And then my hard work, a dwarf skull 3 for 1 gold.
Like all I'm seeing here is that one dwarf scroll for a single gold.
Oh, that's what you mean it's not showing up. I thought you meant like the rehydrate or something wasn't appearing for you.
Oh yeah, that showed up just fine.
Oh yeah, that's something as well. That Roka pinged through to me. Pericles, the Olufian Trials? Resistance. Here's Grandpa. Coming back. My dear boy. I'm glad you summoned me. I was perhaps a little too harsh with you last time. Forgive me. You've been working very hard and I'm proud of it. Let's see. So proud of you, my boy. You've really turned the place around since we last spoke. You're a better farmer than I ever was, and you've brought great honor to the family name. Oh, I can feel it now. My spirit is finally put to rest. Bless you. Good old Grandpa.
I'm gonna cry.
Yep, hearts in chat for Grandpa.
Yay, Grandpa is happy.
Sweet gemberry. What's a sweet gemberry?
Oh, those are very rare and expensive.
Well, there's a bunch of them on the island right now. Well, they're in my inventories, but they will be. Going out into the wild. You don't get many Taro tubers. Oh no, here we go. This is I got 3 out of 1. Yeah, I know the last time I looked, it had 3 flames. Then I put the diamond in, it lost all the flames, but it may have got its flames back now. Broker, do you want to take a look at Grandpa's shrine?
Yep. 1 second.
To see if it looks any different.
Well, I'm not seeing any flames here.
Huh.
That might be something you need to take a look at as a player 1.
Potentially. I guess we'll take a look at that in a couple days' time. Because right now, I want to keep digging.
Because there's other things that I noticed that don't show up on my end.
I wonder if something hasn't synced quite right. Another one? Get your ass over here. Which it's not the most exciting, but I think we'll stick here for now. Or just me digging through the dungeon or the volcano.
Just being a dwarf.
Yep, dwarfing it up. Yep, rock and stone.
Hell yeah, rock and stone.
It's a shame that a new Deep Rock Galactic isn't multiplayer. It would have been such a good game for multiplayer.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the amount of enemies on screen is so good on it. Wait. Okay. Chip. 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 That guy is making it difficult. Hey, I'm halfway through stack number 8. Just hit 500.
Nice.
Ooh, a mega bomb. No.
Nice.
Could definitely come in handy. I've got 4. I need one more golden walnut.
That shouldn't be impossible.
Yeah. I think I'll probably get it. I don't know if I've got one more left in harvesting crops. So that requires scythe, that requires scythe, so let's... Do you need me to harvest any of the wheat down here? Like, do we need more wheat? Or is that completely full at the moment?
I don't think we really need any at the moment. Because the animals are eating outside.
Okay, cool. The artifacts I will ditch because they're already identified artifacts. Six, 7, yes, that's halfway through 8. What I should do is harvest some of this. You can never have too many mussels.
Yep. Wasn't there something you could buy from them?
Ah, actually, maybe.
I think the bird guy at the shop had something.
Yeah, let me see if I can teleport over to the bird guy and take a look. That's if he's still around this time. He's technically between... He's closest to dig site, but... At the time of night, I'm gonna swing by his place tomorrow. Just safer bet. I just gotta make sure I'm back on the mainland for the birth of our kid as well. Don't want to be absent when that happens.
Yep.
That wouldn't be a very good look.
You need to be there for this.
Actually, that's something as well. What are we going to call the kid? If we can name them, can we? I wonder if we can name them.
I'm pretty sure we can name them.
Do we want to put something up for chat to name our kid?
This chat had any ideas?
Well, what I can do...
Does chat have any ideas?
If I go... properties,
We've got like one in-game week left.
100 bits names the new animal child. What, I had to.
Awesome.
Gus made me some spaghetti. Spaghetti can go with the Dutch was just like shake your head going, oh god, you are definitely not cut out to be an adult with a kid.
Oh, absolutely not.
Ah, it's a mango sapling. Ah. 75 muscles for a mango sapling. Hell yeah. I'll check how many we have tonight.
Oh nice. Get it.
Then I can get one planted up tonight. I see a message in chat that I want to read from Backblick because it looks interesting. There you go. Okay, cool. So, John, new Quest Insight upper body tracking feature on virtual desktop. Oh, is that using the cameras of the Quest to detect like your body and then map that to like your avatar? So it's trackerless tracking, kind of like the hand tracking they have. It detects elbows and chest. Ah. I guess if you can detect hands, generally elbows are probably pretty close by. And yeah, I guess the chest is just kind of there as well. If it's got, yeah, because yeah, it does have downwards pointing cameras, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep, and so yeah, then virtual desktop just creates virtual vibe trackers based on what it's seeing. Very clever that.
Oh perfect, she just got done building today. Let's see what this mill does.
Oh, it's a mill, not a storage container, right.
Yeah, we have room for another storage container right here. Just behind it. What's the word? It's silo.
Oh yeah, got all my flights and accommodation booked for my my business trip coming up. I'm going up to Auckland just for 2 days. So going up on the 11th and then back on the 12th. And going there to help shift the network in an office. They're going to be unplugging the router and the switch and all that from one office, move it to another and plug it in. So we're not talking anything super fancy and difficult, but hey, I don't mind doing it. Cool. I'm over 3/4 of the stone collected for this stack.
Nice. Okay, so the mill definitely takes forever.
Ooh, another mega bomb. I'm gonna be getting pretty close to the killing of all of the fire spirits. This is actually perfect mega bomb territory. I'm gonna dump it right about there. Run for my life. Yeah, some may have dropped in the water, but who cares? This is so much quicker.
Oh no, within this year do they usually take this long?
What are you trying to say?
Oh, I was talking to a babbler with his slime trackers. That conversation may have been way outdated already. And I just missed it. Yikes.
French place order for slime or some tricks our day. Hopefully ship mine within the year.
So there's definitely some backlog happening there.
Yep, I think they got a bunch of backlog just because they're cheaper and they don't require base stations. So it's like you don't have to buy both the base station and the tracker. Perfect. But yeah, from my end, it's more or less if you've already got the base stations and all that kind of kit, you know, because you've had a Vive or a Index, it's far better just to stick in that environment and yeah, just commit into Just getting the Vive trackers. Now we have 49 muscles and we need 75. So let's get a few more.
I'm gonna check if we still have some back at the farm. I'm pretty sure there's more.
There's a few more, but not lots. These coffee beans are crazy, by the way.
Yeah, they're out of control.
But like, it's how many they produce and how fast they produce them.
Okay, there's 5 in this chest and like 84 in this one.
Back orders demand. How long is this? Let's muscle that. So I've got 58 now. Also, says make sure your router has a free port for each slime VR tracking on the 2.4 gigahertz. When you say a router has a free port for each slime track on the 2.4 gigahertz, wait, does each one take up a Ethernet slot? So if you wanted 2 trackers, you need 2 Ethernet slots? Because each one would then have its own separate little Wi-Fi unit hanging off that? Like... Or do you mean like enough?
That sounds a bit overkill.
Yeah, or like enough clients that it can support on your 2.4. Because if it's clients, yeah, most ISP provided routers will do like 100 clients, no trouble. Oh yeah, I'd be surprised if many people had more than 100 clients. Like if they had more than 100 clients, they're probably using something a bit better than your ISP router, which would probably have 300 to 500 client capacity. It's 1 AM, by the way, Roku. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yep. Yep. Just made it to bed.
Wait, when you say cheap ones only have 5, but like your ISP just gives you a router usually for like 50 to 100 bucks, and that'll do 100, no trouble. Like they're literally rated for 100. How do you get one that can only do 5? Where do you get one that can only do 5? These questions and more from answers from Dark Jaws. Haha, and look at
Maybe
that, Roka.
you forget like a super old one.
Yeah, but like nowadays they're like forcing it onto fiber. They're literally turning off the copper service. So there's that. But cheers, Runo.
Oh yeah, cheers.
And with that, it's actually perfect timing because it's the start of a new day. And at this point, we can chuck it on pause just for now before we jump into anything.
Yep.
Cool. Let me chuck it over to the pair of us. So I can do that, which will close it down for Roka. I'll let Roka get themselves configured while I start making changes at my end as well. And where has...
So there's this. There's me withdrawing.
Where's the one there? Roka Solo. I'll let you click on your button. There we go. And then Roka Stream, filters, edit, chroma key off.
I'm gonna close this
Yo.
real quick.
Oh, sorry. There we go. That was a bit loud. It is indeed draw time, Bruno.
Yet, we still got work to do.
I don't know if you want to hide things just while you open it, because I don't know what's also in the same folder.
No one tracking, only the thing. I'm tracking only.
Oh, so you're
Paint
only...
itself.
Yep. Okay, cool. So it doesn't see the open dialog box. Cool. Just wanted to make sure on that one, Roka. Just in case you kind of open something, you're like, oh, oops, my bad. Guess that was a picture of yourself or something like that, just in case. I guess it's now time to clean up the squiggles you put around the edge
there
with
we
the
go.
color. The color squiggles are blue. Let's, yeah, get that all sorted out. Just so they're clean and tidy.
Yeah, let's just start with those ones.
Because if you don't do them now, you'll forget later on. Ooh.
And then there's this one up here.
Oh yeah, and that's what we decided last time as well. There's going to be two versions. One version fully colored.
And then we can get to the smaller ones.
Yep, and then there was going to be a second version of this colored with Super Saiyan.
Oh yeah, we kinda did that, didn't we?
Yep, we had a fun with the Super Saiyan energy around it. Actually, oh,
hang on, I need music for this.
Where is me button to do the things? Let me look at, is it that button? That button. Yes, it is that button. Does it? No, it doesn't say it. Okay, edit stream info. Cool. We're going to go to the art category. The font. Oh, and let's not use caps lock because that looks so bad.
Haha. Yeah, we don't want to yell at people.
Well, no, it was lowercase first letter and the rest of the word was all uppercase.
Oh no.
Cool. We have shifted over to the art category. We are doing the arts. actually, that's something I might be able to look at quickly. Is I added a new category onto us, which was furry. So we're under the furry category as well for tags. And it's creating a lot of impressions. But it's only drawn in one person, one view.
Nice.
Or one views. So it's impressioning a lot, which is good. Damn, I think because we've just recently had more followers, we've dropped beneath a nice follower reach. So of course, when we go live, it checks on how many engagements we get. And so it says like, hey, we went live and X% of you, click the button to view the stream. And so it used to be at 69%. It was always 69%, and that was our follower reach.
Nice.
Unfortunately, we've just dropped right beneath it at 68.8%. So unfortunately, we're just below nice. But hey.
That sounds like a decent number.
Yep. Hey, the only way to get it up is by you guys being more engaged. But we got to be more engaging as well. It's a double-edged sword. It's like, you guys got to engage, but we got to be more engaging to make you engage. Hey, yep. Oh yeah, in the what is it? The Sudoku puzzles that I backed for the Fog of War puzzles. So I'd finished the puzzles, and absolutely stunning puzzles, and I read the story as well. Great story. But there is a deluxe edition as well that I think I backed for. I'm pretty sure I backed for that. Let me just check quickly. Yes, I went for the deluxe edition. What that means is, so I got the version which was the final story and the puzzles, final puzzles. But deluxe edition includes more artwork within the story, because right now the book just has one piece of art at the very beginning as the cover, and that's it. Rest of it's just text. So there's got to be that, plus opposed to the 10 original puzzles. I just want to make sure I'm getting this right. There's now 23 puzzles where they went off to the community and said, hey, because we got back so much and you guys are great puzzle creators, here's some money from the backing. Could you make a dedicated puzzle just for the Fog of War book as like a bonus puzzle? So I'm looking forward to
that's cool.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to trying them out, because I've kind of fallen in love with Fog of War puzzles. Because as long as it's not a completely fogged grid, it's at least startable, because you have such a small bit of kind of puzzle that you can actually see. It's that focus is so good, but my god, the puzzle, I know I've talked about the puzzles before. They were stunning puzzles. Like, they are definitely challenging puzzles, but they're not so brutally difficult that like a top tier expert solver would sit there for 2 hours ripping their hair out. They're kind of ones where, hey, you're probably going to spend 3-4 hours on a singular puzzle, but you're going to get through it. That's the key thing. That's what I liked. Just on check, with your drawing, Roka, are you... you're colouring in down the bottom right. Would you be able to move it just so it's more in the middle of the screen where you're colouring in?
Oh, yeah.
Just because we're down the bottom right, so... Oh yes, that's what I was going to do.
Yeah, I forgot we'd be covering up most of this.
Yep. Yeah, we're not... We're about a quarter of the screen. We're a quarter of the way in. But yeah, Baplet, you said you had a thingamabob. This is, there you go, it's better. A thingamabob that I was going to fill in. I can't think of the right name for it, and we're going to see what turned out for what kind of gamer I was.
Oh yeah, the survey.
Yep, the survey. That's it. But yeah, while Roka's doing this, I'll fill it out and all that. So, Quantic Foundry Gamer Motivation Profile. Let's grab that and here you go. Let's put Roka slightly off to that side. I'll put that in the middle there so I can still see chat. Let's make sure I can still see chat. So, you'll have the option to create an account after taking the survey. Cool. So let's take the survey. What is your gender? Okay. Cool. So I'm just going to start answering questions. So I'll go that. Next. Wait. How many days is this here? These 30 minutes. Ha ha. She gets herself to be a. You enjoy play. Okay. So we'll do that. I see it looks up the actual game. Okay. And that's a difficult one because it's recognizing different things. Let's put that in. Best I can select. Okay. Okay. Technically, I am. I don't know if it's going to recognize him. Let's see. Well, it does recognize it. Okay. Do that. And is there any other games on my phone? Don't think that counts as a game. What's this app called? I haven't really played that recently, but it is good. Yeah. No. Oh, I've got enough for these.
Yeah, just to clear it up.
Should we hang?
I actually do not have a single game on my phone.
I have 3. 2 of them are idle games, which one of them is complete as far as you can go on it, and the other one is a Sudoku app. So, badum. Hey.
Ha.
Let's just go to my Steam library.
Who would have thought?
Oh, that's it. That was pretty good. And what else did we do? Oh, that was also very good. Yes. following elements when you play that. Okay. So, elaborate story. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, okay. Yep. This is an interesting question because in moderation, yes, but if it's in mass, it's not fun. I'm gonna go with that option.
What is the question?
No, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to say what I'm answering and the question I'm at.
I see.
To me, there's a little bit of that in there. Yep. Again, it depends on the game for this question. It's like some games the answer would be the absolute top, extremely important. In other games, I'd put it like slightly important. So, I don't want to just sit in the middle because I don't want to just idle in the middle. So it's like, well, yeah, but nah, but yeah. It's like that just doesn't sit right. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say that for that question. Nah, that's not important. Yeah, it's definitely got some importance. There's a little bit of something in there. Yeah, that can be kind of good. Nah. Yeah, that can, yep. How much do you enjoy the following game elements and activities? Yep. Yeah, somewhat on that. Oh, hell yeah. Yep. Actually, hell yeah. Yeah. Bit of that. Yep. Very yep. Yeah, bit of that. Yeah, bit of that as well. Yep. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yep. Definitely. It's always good. How often do you do the following things when you play video games? Yep, I'm making sure because I'm not saying what the questions are. I'm just giving you kind of like a yeah, and I could be going oh yep, and actually clicking no. Yep, no, me, Hell yeah, yeah, nah. As the song goes on. Put a lot of thought and effort into the character creation process. Yeah, that'd be an answer. Experimenting with objects in the world just to see what happens. Yeah, it happens. Explore the game world just for the sake of exploring it. So, computing your profile. Haha. So, I am the skirmisher / gladiator.
Nice.
So, gamer type motto: skirmisher, jumping into the fray of battle. Gladiator, dedicated, hardcore gaming. Your primary dominant player type is a skirmisher, but you also lean towards a secondary player type, the gladiator. So skirmishers want a fast-paced team arenas that are accessible and easy to jump into. They are highly spontaneous gamers who dislike games that require thinking and planning. And gladiators are competitive gamers who are more likely to identify as hardcore, and they want games to engage them using a broad spectrum of features. They're looking for an epic skill-based experience in the games they play.
Oh shit, Bruno, thank you so much.
But yeah, Runo, thank you very much for the gifted sub. And shout out to Cryohawk as well for now being subscribed.
Yeah, Cryohawk, got it.
So yeah, I sit at action 96%, social 70%, mastery 46, achievement 86, creativity 77, and immersion 10%. The problem is, when you answer it, having played a game like Taiji or Sudoku where you're thinking a lot, having played Serious Sam recently,
Oh,
and
shit.
you go, you know what, I want to jump in and blow shit up, it asks a lot of questions of blowing shit up. And I'm like, yeah, you asked me one question, you rephrase it slightly different. The answer's still, yeah, I want to blow shit up. So I can see why it's going Skirmisher Gladiator.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't have a thinking category in here, which is interesting. Like, I'd say I would almost drop some of it down and go, like, yeah, there needs to be a thinking section around, hey, you know what? You just sit down and you think. Yeah, so my social component is 70%, competition is 27%, whereas community is 95%. Yeah, here you go. It says here, this might be playing Portal 2 with a friend. Or, you know, being part of a team working towards a common goal.
Haha.
Which, oh, actually, you're over this way at this point. Exactly, you know, what we've been doing on stream. Here we go, the mastery components. Yeah, so challenge. Gamers who score high on challenge, which I got 45%, so I'm exactly mid. Enjoy playing games that rely heavily on skill and ability. They're persistent and take time to practice. See, it doesn't, like in a strategy 49%, they require careful decision making and planning. But it doesn't have thinking, you know, because if you think Sudoku, Taiji, or those kind of games, that's where my brain comes out. Or a small portion of it does. Okay, so literally just the putting in the games was just them to help collect data. Okay. I don't mind. You collected data on somebody. No, that wasn't too bad, Batplet. Yep, exactly. There's literally... Oh, wrong. Oh, let's not do that. Yeah. As you say, there is zero motivation to complete it,
Whoops.
really. That by going, I solved the puzzle, there's no kind of reward, especially for something as pure as Sudoku, that unless it's gamified, like Taiji kind of gamified, puzzle solving, in that, you solve puzzles to let you progress further, to then you solve all the puzzles and then you get an ending. Because, yeah, I kind of went at it from my recent streams. So, I was thinking Stardew Valley, Taiji, we did Armored Core 6, Path of Exile, Serious Sam, Mining Mix. It was all of that kind of was defining my answers, because that's kind of what we've been playing about the past year. Yeah, about that, hasn't it? It has been about that. And I guess VR chat as well, just kind of slid in there.
Yeah, I mean that easily has your social component covered.
Yeah. You can kind of see where the social component was like 95%. It was as high as it could possibly really be.
Yeah.
Hey, I like the teeth on Euroka. They look good. You really went for that smile. You committed into it.
Yes, some really nice chompers.
I love how, technically, if I tilt my head back a bit and speak, you can see I do have teeth in my mouth, but yeah, they're not large chompers or anything. So it's like, I've noticed, and I do have like the kind of the W look to my mouth. So it definitely has a like whoop kind of.
Yep.
That kind of look to it. Was that it? Let me check if that was it. I know it doesn't work for this, but I'm gonna send that into chat, and if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't.
Haha, I only know because I saw your meme.
Yeah. If you don't know that, Batplay, go check memes over in Carrot King. Because, like, once you know, and I'm looking at that, I'm like, how could it not be that? Like, it's all I see. Ah. And unfortunately, good morning, Fonty.
I just noticed a line that should have been covered up by the eel. Hey there, Frontier, good morning. Fenty.
Yep. Let's look at gazettes. Because have you been colouring in your shirt? Are you, yeah, you aren't. Yeah, you are using custom colours in this. So I was just looking at the top. It's like, yeah, there's definitely custom colours in this one. But yeah, had my hair cut today, so I'm looking nice and sharp now. No longer a mop.
Nice fresh look.
Yep, that nice fresh look. Got everything kind of looking good. Because it's a nice kind of a fade on the side going up to scissor cut on top. Then kind of styled
Freshly
back
shorn sheep.
Yep, styled
Deep.
back and up. And yeah, had the beard just trimmed down and neatened up a bit. Just so it's looking kind of nicer. But my god, the place I go to, they pamper you. That the best part of getting my hair cut is the beginning, where they condition your hair, and the guy just goes in on your head, just massaging it, getting that conditioner deep in there, and it's like, oh. Then they finish and you're just laying there,
Nice.
You're like, I can't move. And then you feel your legs, because you're on a reclined chair that's got massage pieces in it, massaging your back, and you feel your legs drop. You're like, oh, I need to move, don't I? I don't want to move. As your legs are dropping more and more, it's like, yep, up we get. But yeah, I managed to sneak in my haircut today. I only booked it like 2 days ago, maybe 3, because they had a cancellation, so I was able to get in. Because otherwise, the next time I could get in, because normally I go for a Friday afternoon, it would be about mid-April, I believe. Yeah, about mid-April was the next available slot for like a Friday afternoon.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, they just... Yeah, you got to be in early. Otherwise, they just get booked out. But yeah, Bat will be proud that the guy I go to is French as well. He is called Leben, Leben. I don't know if it's Leben or like Laban or something like that, but he is Leben. He is very French. Oh, I can throw that into chat for you. Is it Leben or is it Laban or is it something completely different? Lebanon. Lebane. Lebane.
Right now, font, we're doing a drawing that Runo requested.
Yep. Uno requested one yesterday, and because it was near the end of the day, Roku did kind of half.
That's them right here.
Yep, yeah. Roku did half of just the line art, and now it's just the colouring on this stream. Then we'll, jump back to Stardew Valley as well, if there's enough time. Actually, probably not looking at this.
Yet.
So this will probably wrap up nicely for today with this. But yeah, he's got, he had originally big spaces in his ears. So he's got,
I don't think I need to do any fixing on this color here.
Oh yeah, that's looking good. Oh, I do need some red dots just, underneath the little yellow, piece though, because I've got, see my two little buttons there?
All right, you've got the thing there.
Don't worry about doing my collar and all that. Just
that's not really yellow though. Red, is it?
No, it's red. They're red. They're red buttons.
Yeah.
Yep. So lead. Okay. So lead. So it's Lebane. Yeah, Lebane. Lebane? Yeah. Technically it makes chat a lot easier to read, but of course covers up Roka's lovely drawing. Keep it off. I'm sure you guys are fine not being able to see your chat too well. Because yeah, they're kind of blurring into the background a small bit. It's like white writing on a light blue background. Roka, I'm sorry to say this.
Do we think this is good enough to fix the lines? No, we don't.
But it kind of looks like you got a 5 o'clock shadow.
There's still something about this.
I saw it and I couldn't not see it. But like now when you look at your model as well, it's like it kind of does. I'm sorry, but like I just saw it and I couldn't not.
Yeah, kinda hate that you broke this up because I can't unsee it now.
Sorry about that. But like every other fox you're gonna see, which usually they've got that line across the face because it's the color of foxes, you're gonna see that everywhere now.
There we go. Weird.
Hey, perfect. It's fine. Looking at you, I think what the best option would be, you see your shirt and that color there. I think it should almost be the white color and your shirt should be that like tanny color and it'll probably look better. Because it's got that, like, see when you look at yourself, your fur is a lot lighter than the color on your shirt. Your shirt's darker. Your fur's lighter.
I guess what you mean.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
Because that's closer to what you look like. And now it doesn't look like you've got a 5 o'clock shadow. what I can do, let me pop up the other artwork. Yeah, and the last one you did with the bird, okay, the Stitch bird, you had both yourself and your shirt as white. When you did...
Yeah, I'm kind of inconsistent with that, aren't I?
Dark Jaws was both your shirt and your fur as white. But then the Rokeworth chicken was you were that tan color, but your shirt was light grey. And
Yeah, I'm very inconsistent with that. Turns out.
Hey, thanks for following Coldwood. Welcome in, welcome in.
Well, I'll see you later.
What?
Oh, thank you very much for the follow.
Yep. Sometimes the TTS goes a little nuts on that one. Hey.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, Batplit. Hey, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Roker here's just doing a little artwork, and I'm kind of keeping you guys busy. So it was for a redeem that we had just yesterday, and we're just finishing it off with some color. Is my hand that's behind your hand need to be made brown from my gloves? Like, I know technically I've got fingertips that aren't covered, so they should probably be skin color, but
yeah, because this is just your fingers.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to go just brown because I've got, you know, that there. Oh, I don't know if you need the brown there, but I'm more thinking the fingertips.
It's good that you brought this up though, because basically this hand should have it at least.
Yep. Yeah, it should at least be, yeah, a little bit of brown there.
Yeah, how far up do they go?
Give me 1 second and I can do that. They actually go a decent bit up.
I think it's just above the wrist, isn't it?
No, it's a decent, it's quite a way up to the elbow.
Oh no, it's almost halfway up to your elbow.
Let's plot me back down there. And I will... I don't know because... Just want to... Because these are noodle arms... that works, actually. I was worried that wasn't going to work, but that actually works.
Yeah, I think that conveys it quite nicely.
I was worried that was going to be too much. Like with noodle arms, you may have wanted less, but I think that's working kind of nicely. Oh man, seeing this is thinking what we've been doing recently with like all the co-op
and this part
stuff.
should be.
Yeah, Bruno colored.
Bruno colored.
And then my fingertip should be my skin color.
And now there's just one thing left to do the entire outline.
Hold up, my fingertips are pure
I didn't
white.
get that.
Yeah, I need my fingertips. Are they filling in? Or not? Or does this need to be painted in?
Oh, it just doesn't show because the rest of it around it's so dark.
I think that's looking pretty good, yeah. Clean up the lines and then we're good. And then a final Super Saiyan version as well. Oh, am I... need to scooch just over a small bit like that.
Well, we still gotta go around the whole outside with the blue.
Yeah.
Or else we're just gonna have a ridiculously thick outline.
Yeah. Thick outlines can be kind of cool, though.
Oh yeah, if you know what you're doing.
Bapla, I think this is the beginning. This is the journey to the coffeeless meta.
They can be style element.
I am going to, if I go avatar selection, reselect an avatar. Yeah, there you go, that recenters me back in again. Cool. Hey, think of it this way. The last time I had coffee was last week, I think. And before that, who knows when I last had coffee. But because I have coffee so infrequently, and not just coffee, it's pretty much any caffeine at all. I had that coffee at 5 p.m. at night with food. I was then, drinking water through the night in VR chat, and went to bed at around about 10 o'clock. So I think it was it was a Sunday. Went to bed at 10. So that was 5 hours later, wide awake. Figured, oh yeah, I'll lay there for a bit. It won't be too bad. Midnight later, so we're now 5, 6, 7 hours later. I'm kind of like, my eyes are closed, but I'm not asleep. I guess this is life. So yeah, 7 hours later, couldn't sleep. And we're not talking like a big coffee, we're talking it was coffee in a can. It was a wee little like 200ml can or something like that, or 150ml can. Haha, your favorite color is the Runo color. Yeah, that night I never really got a good sleep.
Yeah, you can probably find out the color values for this easily. To replicate it.
Did you actually... Are those custom Runo colors, or are they other colors up there? The PK
These two up here are custom.
After consumption. Oh, they're both Runo colors, I see. A couple hours after consumption and lasts for at least 6 hours after the last cup.
No, actually this one is you.
Oh, that's me, and that's the Runo Dark?
Only this one here is a Runo color.
Oh, that's Runo Light, I see.
This is bright Bruno. And the dark one is this.
Yep, okay. Hey, it might just be the way your body processes caffeine as well, because it is a poison. Like, caffeine's purpose is to kill. So yeah, so it may just be that your body's...
the plant's kind of developed as like a defensive mechanism.
Yeah, bugs turn up, they try and eat it, they get hit with the caffeine, and of course, the small amount that a bug would get...
And then we humans come along and go like, oh, shit, give me some of that.
Yeah, gives me the buzz. Yeah, it'll kill an insect thousands of times lighter, but the funny thing is, and I know, ignore the pun, they did tests on animals where they gave them the equivalent dose that would be per body weight equivalent to a human. And of course, the bug can take that. And they gave it to bees, and it gave them a buzz to, you know,
Nice.
ignore the pun, but it effectively gave them more energy than what they'd normally have. Yep, badum-psh. Where is it? Badum-psh. But yeah, it can give an animal the buzz, or, you know, get him kind of more energetic. It's just normally the amount they'd get would kill him. So it has to be very controlled. I see. The half-life in the body is 5 hours. Right, so that kind of makes sense. When I had that caffeine, because I don't really have a natural immunity to it, 5 hours later, half of it was gone. There's still half there, though. So yeah, another 5 hours later, which would have been a bit way through the night, there was only a quarter of it left, and then I probably would have got some good sleep and been able to fight through the sleepiness and got my sleepies in. I see you're doing thinner outer lines, but thicker inner lines?
No, I just didn't get to the outer lines yet.
Oh, I see. You're still going around them all. Okay. Yeah, caffeine withdrawal can be no
Yeah,
joke.
it's all uniform thickness.
Yep, I guess it's just cleaning up those edges so they're not
At least that's what I'm going for.
Yep, they're not so jaggy. They've got, yeah, a bit of the aliasing in there. Blah, aliasing. I'm sure you can fight through it, Battler. It can't be that bad. Like, or actually, is it as bad as like alcohol withdrawal? Or not as bad as that?
I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
We're talking 6 cups a day and she would get legit headaches, so she skipped coffee in the morning.
I've seen people on alcohol withdrawal be like absolutely shaking. 4 days.
Oh, well, yeah, so yeah. Like, alcohol withdrawal will kill you if you're not careful.
Yep.
Because I know that was something that people kind of forgot about during the COVID lockdowns. That, you know, the government's like, hey, yeah, all these shops are closed and stuff and no one can do it. But these alcohol shops in places where it's the only place you can get alcohol, in like smaller towns, are going to be open as well during like maximum lockdown. People are like, what do you mean? Why are they open? They sell alcohol. That can't be like thing. And they're like, here you go. And then people are like, oh, shit, right, okay, sure. Makes sense.
No.
you don't, you'll kill them.
Yeah.
You get grow if you miss coffee for a long time. Thinking a lot the previous day, but I usually only drink 2 or 4 cups a day and it doesn't affect much. See, I'd always look to try and reduce it so then you can take more effect from the coffee. Like, you can try and min-max your coffee. Because, like, I have had energy drinks in the past when I've wanted to play Beat Saber at a really high level. Like, for my high level for myself, I should say. I should quantify that. And so, like, I've started drinking, like, an energy drink, let's say about 10-15 minutes before jumping on. And yeah, you know, and you start that, you know, 10 a.m. in the morning, and yeah, I'll have energy, you know, 5-6 p.m. at night. I'll be roaring to go still, and it's like, hell yeah. It's like, at this point, nothing can stop me. And like, that'll go on for quite some time into the night, which usually is a Saturday, so isn't too much of a problem if I don't sleep too well, because Sundays are optional. Oh yeah, Roka, I also realized something as well. Because I'm going to be heading into Wellington to package everything up for the care package, I don't know if I'm going to have to make it to the on-scent event.
Oh.
Because that's on the same day, so I might not make it. Like, I'll do my best to try and make it. Like, I'll try and make it, but I'll be leaving for Wellington at around 9 to try and get there by 10 and have everything finished up by kind of 12-ish, maybe. Then home by 1, maybe? Like, it's... Actually, I can look at when places are open as well, because they'll help to find things. Let's look at what is the shop. Because if... Yeah, I might be able to go earlier to get things. Oh, here we go. Locations and hours. So Sunday. Oh, so they're open. Oh, that's that section. More hours. So Sunday. Okay, they're open 8:30. That's cool. So they're open 8:30 a.m. How about... Let's see if they have... Open every Tuesday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, so yeah, so while I could technically turn up to one place at 10 a.m., one place at 8:30, another place doesn't open till 10. So unless I could check a local supermarket nearby, it's... Yeah, but at least it means I could start things actually earlier, which is good. So I could really leave early, get one thing done, and just hang around at work for a bit, or see if I can find another shop nearby that sells the same product as them. That just sells their product in their own store, which could be open earlier. Actually, ooh, ooh. That might work. Okay, and then... let's see. Does the shop still exist is the question. I would have thought it would be on this street, but it may have closed as well. This picture was taken 2021. They may have shut down. Yeah, that would make sense. COVID would have ruined them.
That's a shame.
Actually, is Aiko open? Where are we? That's Cuba. So, hold up. Where's Cuba? Cuba starts there. We'd head up. Welcome back, Runo. Yeah, it's going to be down the further end.
Hey, welcome back.
That's Vivian. Ecom. Oh, that's way too far down. There it is. I don't know if their shop actually sells what I want to buy though. It doesn't look like it. I could go for something else that should be cool. Yep, okay, that's what I can do. I can swing past Aiko. Awesome, because Aiko is...
Bruno, since you're back,
yeah.
What are you thinking so far? Nice. So I'm just gonna finish the outline to you. The outline's here. And then I'm gonna get the 2 versions done.
Yeah, once you go through and you get those kind of nice thick outlines in place, it really pops. Like it gets that kind of... What's the right term? I don't know what the right term is, but it gets that like really kind of... that it almost makes the colors more bold, really.
Yeah, because it separates them better, I think.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know not many people have
Use
drawn
them
my
each
avatar.
like their own little breathing room. They can separate space.
But yeah, not many people have drawn my avatar, but you're one of the few people who has nailed like the perspective on the horns. Because they're definitely...
Well,
they're not
I do have
easy.
the best kind of reference here.
Yep.
Life 1.
Yep, it's like the fact that I can move around, you can go like, oh, yep, cool, angle down, angle left, angle up. You can get just the right angle.
Yeah, doing this from a still image, I don't think it would be this good.
Yeah, Aiko doesn't open until 10 a.m. either. No one wants to be open on Sunday, which kind of figures. Let's see if anything stands out from what I'm seeing as well. Your left-hand shoulder is what I'm seeing. Or our left shoulder, your right, our left. Just the top of it. Just needs a little bit there. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and the shirt as well, yeah.
Also, this line here looks like I forgot about it. There we go. Okay, enough retouching.
Yeah, looking good. Do you want to... Have you saved a copy already? So you've got a...
So we're saving this.
I don't know if you want to extend the bottom of the picture down more.
And now we save this as...
So you get more vertical height on it.
Not sure what you mean.
So you see how like the top of your ears are right at the top of the picture?
I am gonna crop it so it's more centered.
What I mean is extend the bottom of the image down more and pull us down on the image. Yeah. So yeah, make that deeper for when you do the Super Saiyan, because then you can then get more height on the kind of the energy power. So you can drop us down, just fill blue in the top there, just to fill that in.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look up some reference so I get the shapes right. Okay, so it's literally just spiky yellow outline.
Yeah, just spiky yellow outline going upwards. Oh no, I've just had a bad thought of a request for Europa.
Oh no.
I'll send it in a DM first, and then you can think if you want to, want to say it.
Okay, send it over. Ha ha ha.
Yep. I'll leave it to you if you want to read that out or not.
I don't actually know if I can pronounce this.
Well, if you want, copy and paste as text and just let the TTSs read the text you copy and paste if you want.
Ooh, this could be fun. Let's see what comes out. Roka and Bait both turn Super Saiyan firing Kamehameha at each other.
Got it pretty well. Obviously, some
It's pretty
TTS
good
in
actually.
there. Yep, some TTS in there, but you can't knock that. That's not half bad. Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Oh,
Wait,
cheers.
water. Cheers, Batplet.
Be careful.
I picked up my water bottle and I thought I'd moved my hand out enough and whacked into the back of my monitor.
Ouch.
Monitor's fine. Thumb? It'll be fine. Oh, hell yeah,
Okay,
paycheck just
is
dropped.
this missing anything else? No, I think that's good.
Yeah, I think that's doing pretty good there.
Oh hell yeah, paycheck. Ka-ching.
Always a good day when the paycheck drops.
Save this up and we should have both versions available. Let's see. Oh shit.
Oh shit, Batplet, thanks for the 100 bits. Got no idea about
That's
naming
all.
the child, just vibing.
Thank you so much.
Well, the child now has a name. Roka, our child will be called Just Vibing. Oh yes, Fonty, you weren't here. Yes, Roka and I are having a kid together.
Yeah, I'm pregnant.
Yep, Roka's pregnant.
Should be here in about a week.
Yeah, about a week the kid's being dropped. And I have to make sure I'm actually on the island or the mainland as well. Korean drama round 2. Yeah, gotta be there for the birth of my own kid.
Oh, I forgot something.
Oh, forgot something?
I forgot to crop the first version.
Oh, it'll be fine. Just leave it,
I think.
You sent to me? I can open up and see. Oh yeah, it's slightly not cropped, but that's not a problem. Our toaster and me react as side hose to learn main wife got the harem king
Yeah,
pregnant.
this way you can use it as a wallpaper for your desktop.
Like, I could probably resize that to 16 by 9 if really needed. Just so it's a nice 16 by 9, just do blue all the way around it.
Yeah, it's just basic MS Paint blue.
Yeah. Yeah, most people can probably do that. Yeah, night we made a bit of drama improv. Haha.
Yeah, it was wild.
So Fonty and Toaster with a side hose. I was the main wife, and Roker is a harem king. Ha! This sounds very intriguing.
Yeah, that was the day they found out we got married on stream.
Oh, ha!
Yeah, I got peer pressured.
Man, it's annoying living in my time zone. I miss out on so much because I kind of wake up to you guys saying, well, I go to bed to you guys saying good morning, and then I wake up to, all you guys then, you're on the Discord, like, streaming games and playing games with each other. It's like, I'm now off to work.
Yeah, you wake up to like 500 messages.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of my morning routine now. I wake up and scroll through, like, all the messages and, the Carrot Gang. Oh, the couple days ago where Bappler had the out of date butter as well.
Yeah.
That was a great read in the morning. Because normally I'll read through it and be like, yep, I'm done. I can just cancel second alarm and get out. But this was, I was reading through it and second alarm went off. So I quickly finished it and then I got up and had my shower. But like, yeah, there was a lot in there on that day. Hey, I just enjoyed reading the chat and enjoying just enjoying the experience really after the fact. But yeah, Roku, if you're drawing, I really have to hit this button.
But yeah, this is the drawing.
It's an absolutely amazing job on that. Because I've got it up next to me in my web browser, so I've got the full version.
Thanks.
Oh, actually, that's something I've just thought about I should expand on as well, because I know you guys were talking about what like passing and failing grades are, and you're like, oh yeah, it's like your standard F through to A plus and all that kind of stuff, or like, it's rated between 1 and 10 or 1 and 20, enter number here, and they all make rough sense. And I go, if you fail, that's an N. If you pass, that's an A. If you did better than pass, that's an M, and better than an M is an E.
Wait, so we only have 4?
The 3. So passing grades is A, M, E, and failing is N. N for November. And then in each different subject,
Interesting.
You'll get, there'll be a
Thanks.
range of points, but those points aren't standardized across every subject. It could be, say, maths would be 0 to 50, and English might be 0 to 30, but each point in English is worth more, technically, that you need to get less points to be able to get higher, but there potentially are more easier questions in maths, so that's how it has more points. The thing is, I purposely made it sound cursed by doing what it is.
That's quite weird.
Yep, but N stands for not achieved, A stands for achieved, M is achieved with merit, and E is achieved with excellence. And that's high school. Once you hit university, it's F to A. It's your standard F to A. But high school, N-A-M-E. It actually is his name. Holy shit, I didn't realize that. But yeah, the not having everything have like a standard amount of points, it makes sense once you
For us it goes from like 1 to 6 for like basic education.
I guess at 1 to 6, is that the final result you would get? Like if you pass, do you want to make this fully? Oh, Roka. Hold up. To win at this, delete what you just did and do a paint can of full black. Paint can full black. And now get your brush and make it white, yeah.
Oh yeah, do it with white.
Yep.
Like the guy on Twitch does.
Yep, Thor mode. Runo is a Thor mode.
Yeah, so we got one which is like very good.
Yep.
6. And 6 is like very bad.
Mm-hmm.
And we have this all the way through basic education, and once you get to higher education. The CAMSA 15-point system. Of which I don't know which is passing and failing. I think it's around the 6-point mark or something. 7 points maybe.
So wait, 15 passing, 0 failing?
Yeah.
Oh, so
where 15 is very good and 0 is very bad.
Alright, so you do the test.
But I don't know where the separation between passing and not passing is.
Right, so yeah, so you do the test, there's going to be 15 points worth of questions. And then that defines it, yep. Because yeah, that's, I mean, we've effectively got, it's roughly the same in that opposed to 0 to 15, maths could be a lot of smaller questions, gradually increasing in difficulty. So you would get a lot of questions at the achieved level, fewer at the merit, and then very few at the excellence level. And so if you got, let's say you needed 10 to pass, and you got 5 of the achieved, and then you got 3 merit and 2 excellence, they would then be able to count down towards achieved and go, yep, you got enough to pass because you got your 5 plus 3 plus 2. So you generally get quite a few, like if you finish every achieved question, you're going to finish with achieved. Then you've got to get the merit questions as well, which are, slightly more difficult questions. And so then they know that's like, hey, it's not just, hey, you managed to just answer heaps of easy questions. It's like the easy, the medium, the hard.
Interesting.
But it's been a long time. As you're kind of saying here as well, you know, you don't know where that definition between pass and fail is. It's been a long time since we've been at school.
Well, that's just because I never went through higher education. I'm just your everyday basic dumb kid.
Yeah, friend says Fonty says except E's multiplied 2, so it's 10 out of 20 is passing. Okay. This was something that will haunt our nightmares for the rest of our lives. I don't know. When you think back to school...
Yeah, hound down nightmares for the rest of our lives.
I don't know, when you think back to kind of what school was like, and now of course it's a distant memory, especially for us, Roka. Yeah. I think it was pretty good.
Oh, you're all right, Bavler. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Dan Roka, you're definitely not dumb. Like, I sit here and look kind of smart by solving puzzles, but then when I get something slightly difficult, you just chime in and go, Beta, do this. And it's like, oh, shit, right, yeah, it's the best way to do it, isn't it? And, like, you'll just drop knowledge bombs like that. So, like, you've got the knowledge there. It's, you know, obviously everyone has knowledge in different places. And it's as simple as that. Like, I guess the perfect example I can say is if you said, like, hey, how'd you do tech support?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm really stupid. I'm just not very fast.
But, like, if you said, hey, go do tech support, you'd probably be quite lost on it, whereas I'd blast through it really fast. But then if you said, hey, go and, you know, print books using printing machines, I'd be standing there terrified of things, and you'd just jump in there like they were nothing. And it's like, is one smarter than the other? No. Completely different sets of skills, and everyone's got different sets of skills with different abilities. So I wouldn't say slow. I would say slow at tasks you're not familiar with. Definitely. Everyone is. But then, are you fast with tasks you are familiar with? Yeah. Like, you've just got to look at what you're good at and...
Oh yeah, definitely have the crafty skills.
Yep. Roka making little handmade
I
crafts.
used to build like bicycles out of old junk parts.
Wait, what? That's super cool.
The people gave me 4 building bicycles for them.
Wait, so you built bikes for people?
Yeah.
Yo, that's pretty cool, Roka. I didn't know that.
I mean
That's
out
awesome.
of bicycle parts. Thank you. The parts were already bicycle parts shaped.
So would you just go around like look for kind of just...
Like I didn't cut like sheet metal and weld stuff together. I was just tightening screws and see what things fit together.
Yes, you still got 2 parts that weren't originally together and put stuff together. Yep.
Yeah, I definitely got my fingers dirty. And black and brown and everything.
Yep. Now I can definitely see that, Fonty, that once you know how to do something, it's not just extra damage, it's immense damage when you see someone do something wrong that you've got like, you know what? I spent the time to learn it,
Oh yeah,
and now, yep. Then you see someone doing it kind of incorrectly. It's like, ha, I wish I could strangle you through my computer screen and then help you.
yep. Especially this one video where this chemist was trying to do metalwork. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh no, a chemist doing metalwork and using bare feet as a vice. Oh, well, were there spinny blades involved?
He was trying to cut like a sheet of metal with like an angled rider by standing 1 foot on it.
Oh, oh, my heart. Like, I have never used a
And the
tool
thing
like
was moving
that.
around violently.
Like, I've never used a tool like that before.
I couldn't bear it.
But like, even having not used a tool like that before, I at least have some kind of self-preservation, like in my head and my heart, kind of going, this is kind of a scary spinny thing, and that thing's kind of wobbling
Yeah,
around.
he wasn't even wearing shoes, I think.
Oh, like, ah, ah.
It's so terrible. This one really hurt to watch.
Doesn't sound like I did a thing, because I know I did a thing, but they mostly show things that look terrifying, but do things off camera correctly, I believe. So, you know, they kind of stand there and go like, hey, we're going to start cutting things. And they start cutting it a bit with bare feet or whatever. And then they'll cut to it being done. And during that cut, they would have, you know, made sure they had all the right safety gear on and stuff like that. But they stole 600 liters of fuel. Like, 600 liters of fuel weighs 600 kilos. It is, that's a lot of fuel. You don't just casually, you know, oh, you know what, I'll just pick it up, drop on the back of my truck, off we go, and Bob's your uncle. Like,
yeah, that's like a shitload.
Yeah.
You'll need some equipment to move that.
Yeah, you would need something solid to get that moving. Been working on getting it fixed, pretty much down at the gas pump, waiting for 600 liters to pump out of the thing.
Like, I absolutely appreciate the effort. Like, I don't condone stealing.
Yeah, but like, nicking 600 liters?
But like, you know, you gotta hand it to him. He put in the work.
Like, most people don't have a 600 liter container that is rated for fuel just sitting around, so that's definitely premeditated. It would be my guess on that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, when you think, how many times do you see someone driving around with the ability to store 600 liters of fuel outside of fuel tankers? And I couldn't imagine someone in a fuel tanker driving up to it to take it as well, because like, normally it would say, you know, Shell fuel or something on the side of it, or, you know, Inter fuel brand here, mobile fuel. And you go, little suspicious there. But yeah, comically toward Doug Dimmadome of the Doug Dow Dimmadome hat.
Haha.
So there's a very remote area, right? Okay. I could see it being technically easy to plan and execute there if there's just no one ever around because of how remote it is. then you'd probably easily have, a chance of, an hour to sit there with it and just go, yep, open things up, look at things, get the fuel out, put it into wherever it needs to go to, and disappear on out. Hey, not a problem, Bruno. We're probably, looking at the time, yeah, we should be wrapping up as well, Roka. So,
Okay, Bruno. Hope you have a wonderful day.
yeah, have an absolutely wonderful day, Bruno, and hopefully the artwork...
Yeah, let's switch this over to just us.
Yep, we'll go... Oh, not that one. Oops, I missed the button. That one. There we go. Hey!
I'll send you the artwork over in a second.
Yep, you'll definitely get a copy of the artwork, Bruno. And from there, you're free to do whatever you want with it.
Yep.
Hey, welcome in, V.
Hey there, V.
I just thought, because tomorrow's gonna be Friday...
Yeah, I think he was building some sort of pressure chamber or something.
Yeah, because tomorrow's Friday, we can definitely spend a lot longer streaming. So I'll probably make it through that kind of week and change-ish. So yeah, our kid's probably going to be born tomorrow. So if people are around tomorrow, there's going to be a kid born. Roka and my child.
Yep.
Or our child.
And his name will be just Vibing.
Yep. Or if that doesn't fit, it'll be Vibing. Thank you to Batpla for the
Or her
100
name.
bits. Actually, yeah, true, we
I don't know if we get to choose that.
Yeah, I wonder if we do get to choose the gender. I guess I'll let you pick the gender. If it is pickable, all yours to pick. Yep, we'll just hear that sound of just shattering glass. Well, Batplat, the problem is, even if a better name comes through, it is not being changed. You put in for the name of the child.
I see.
It has been decided. The council has spoken. And the council will not revert their choice. You shall forever live with this choice you made. Hey, we're treating this, what is it? We're treating it like, what's the thing? The monkey's paw. Things may not have been your intention, but because you didn't understand the whole kind of what was going on, that's where it, that's where interesting things come in.
I don't think I have the heart to watch it again.
Yeah, chuck it on a server and I'll definitely take a look at it because, yeah, I usually watch like a video or so just before I go to bed just to kind of get me sleepy, and that should be probably perfect. Let me take a quick eyeball of it and let's see what you mean by long. It is rolling in at, an hour 20. Okay, so hour 22 is a bit long, but I can at least start it. I could probably easily do 30 minutes or so of it before eyes will really be closing.
Sub. Oh,
but yeah, I should grab that picture as well. So this picture is Sheep Fox and Runo Super and Sheep Fox and Runo. Well, let's save image as into the Roka art folder. So I've got a copy of that and can bring it up later. But technically, I could fire up the image slideshow behind us and, yeah, get all your artwork rotating on that. But yeah, I think we need to kind of wrap things up here, Roka. Do you want to kind of initially kick it off with the kind of thank yous and stuff and shout outs?
I think it's time to call it a day here.
Because normally I know I kind of kick things off and start saying things, but why don't you just for once? I know it's not as easy, but it means you can go through the list of people who joined, because that'll be funny.
We
if
were
you go
starting
through,
off with that flower today. I can't see God of War in here anymore. But I'm pretty sure he was there at the beginning.
Yep, God of War was there right at the very beginning.
Yeah, of course we had Bruno showing up.
Yep, Bruno stopped
We were
in.
waiting for you specifically.
Mm-hmm. I think we had Dark Jaws as well near the beginning.
For the drawing then we had Dark Jaws showing up.
Yep. Thank you, Dark Jaws.
And I think Rhoda showed up for a second and Foxy.
Yes, Rhoda and Foxy were both in as well, so thank you to those two for stopping in.
Yeah. And at the end, Frontai showed up and had a little chat.
Yep, we had Fonty. I'm pretty sure.
And we also had one very rare chatter. Sitting right next to me.
Ah, you saw it.
Yep.
Hello, hello.
Also Coldwood VT showed up to compliment us.
Oh yes,
which
Coldwood.
is nice.
Hell yeah, coffee at Coldwood. Shit.
And always appreciated.
Yeah, and they followed as well. Thank you very much, Coldwood.
Yeah, and then Paps are dropped for 100 bits on us.
Mm-hmm.
A plur. B plur. I'm gonna keep trying until I get it right. Buller. Bapler.
Way.
Bop flower.
There you go. You got it.
There it is.
I'm wondering, Roka, if you try and put in, like when I say put in, try and pronounce it as American as you can. Like try and reduce your German accent as much as you can and try and sound as American as you possibly can.
Bapler.
And once more.
What is that work? Depler? Depler? Depler. Nope, TDS just gave up.
Nope. It did it once, then gave up. Hey Mug, welcome into the chat, and...
Well, I think it still counts.
Yep, I think that counts. But yeah, I guess it really depends on what part of the country you're in. I'm down southern end of the North Island, and it's quite nice here. I think it's good. Nice, green, yeah, not many people as well. So it's like there's definitely a lot of space for every person just to kind of be here. It's fairly cool. And did you get V as well, who was in the chat? They just joined slightly recently.
I think I mentioned V.
Okay, cool. But yeah, if you want to find us, I know what you're kind of doing there, but southeast of Australia, and we're down there, but not every map has us. That's one key thing, that you may not find us on every single map. So you can try, but you may not. which makes sense.
Yeah, you gotta find a good map for that.
Yep. Question is, are there more maps that have New Zealand on it, or more maps that don't have New Zealand on it.
Because I think the ones that don't have New Zealand on it are usually just stylized representation of a natural map and not really useful as a real map.
Dark Jaws is not Eastern Australia, you are West Island. Just like we've got the North Island and the South Island, there's also West Island.
Yeah, Western New Zealand.
Yep, exactly. Roka knows what's up.
Wow.
But yeah, quite a few maps when you look at them have America as the center of the map. Like when you look at it, like right in the middle you have America, you've got the rest of the world kind of going out from around there. And one map that's really great is when you do exactly that, but you put New Zealand in the exact middle and the rest of the world is then stretched out around New Zealand. And you look at it and you go, technically there's nothing wrong with this map, but it looks hilarious because every other country is just distorted beyond belief. Because they're all off near the edge of the map where the distortion's really high. Like all of Europe's just, it's a mess for Europe because you guys are way at the edge of the map, distorted off. It's like, you can't tell like what's actually next to what anymore.
It just stretched all over the place.
Yep, then there's the other ones which are, just regular maps, but they flip it upside down. So the southern hemisphere becomes the northern. Or it's shown in the top of the map, I should say. Oh yeah, we found out. It was...
I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
Oh, I'll fire you through one after stream. They're definitely cool because it is just a regular map, but just everything's upside down. So like the South Island is above the North Island. Like, if you wanted to go from Germany to Spain, you would head from the lower half of the map towards the upper half of the map. You see, when you start thinking like that, you see, I have not been to Hobbiton at all.
That's completely backwards.
Yep, that's what I mean. It's just a complete flip it up.
Wow.
Mordor, I technically live near Mordor. It's not really a place you'd want to go to because Mordor is like a mine. I'm pretty sure. I think Mordor was a mine that's near me. But quite a few of the other places...
No, that was Moria.
Oh, that's the Mines of Moria. Yeah, because I think that's in Wellington as well. And I kind of know where it is. A bit. Well, no. When I say a mine, I mean an IRL mine. And they borrowed it and, built the structures on it and filmed things there at the mine. Oh. Hey, see ya, Dark Jaws. Thank you very much for stopping in. Super appreciated.
Okay, Doctor. Have a good one. I think TDS needs a break.
Yep, TDS definitely needs a break soon. One thing I'll just say for the guys with kind of The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings stuff here in New Zealand.
Thank you.
Yeah, because it was filmed in New Zealand, like Hobbiton's still around, but just about every other place when they filmed it, it was, filmed with the idea of not disturbing the landscape and the ground that's there. So like, they'd turn up, they'd make sure there were blankets out, there was like planks put across the ground so like people wouldn't step on like the natural mosses there. So it would leave everything untouched. Whereas like other movies, you can like turn up to where things were filmed and you're like, yeah, there was definitely people here. Whereas The Lord of the Rings, you kind of go, it was filmed here. There's absolutely no sign that there was a living human anywhere near this place, though. It just looks like maybe a riverbed. It's just something else. It's like you can go to places and go, oh yeah, that looks like that and that looks like that, but there's nothing there that is actually left behind. Like it was filmed to, not destroy the landscape, because there's places here in New Zealand where it's like, hey, it's at the top of a hill, there's only one kind of moss that grows at the top of that hill, and it's the only kind of moss on earth of that kind. It's like, yep, don't destroy it. So yeah, that to protect things and stuff like that. But yeah, we're taking the furries to Isengard, to Isengard, to Isengard.
Yeah, I love that.
Hey, it could be a big New Zealand trip. Everyone comes to New Zealand and we go head round for all the kind of Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit stuff. Walk from Hobbiton to Mordor. Actually, hold up. I just want to go because I want to see where Hobbiton and Mordor are. So Hobbiton is... oh, yep. East from Hamilton. If I type Mordor... oh. Okay, it's like that. So... Mordor was Tongariro National Park. Okay. Oh, smell... how do you do that?
Oh
Narurohi.
shit. What's happening?
Oh shit. V with the 5 gifted subs. Holy shit, thank you very much, V.
V is going crazy.
V's going
5 at a
super
time.
crazy, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Massive shout out to V, and shout out to Brint, Muglover, Zakura Otare, Denver, and Novus Nebulous.
Wow, there are even some names I've never heard before. Thank you so much.
So if we go from there, so let's just pick... yeah, from there. So if we say directions from here, then we'll delete that one and go... it says it's 2 days of walking, but you're walking 177 kilometers between Hobbiton and Mordor. Like,
that's a bit of a walk.
It's quite a walk. You're more than welcome to do it, but...
oh my god, V, thank you so much again.
V, thank you very much. Oh, true, they are rising the price as well, aren't they, for Europe? So yeah, shout out V for another gifted sub, and Foxy Woxy for getting the gifted sub as well. So there you go, you can now use all the lovely emotes we have.
Thank you. Yep. Yeah, exactly those. Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Hey, double drink.
Oh
cheers.
Shit, bad blood was faster. Cheers and cheers.
Cheers, Batplet.
Bapler.
Cheers, Roker.
In another one.
And cheers, Fonty.
Cheers, Font. You guys are gonna drown us.
Yep. You're lucky that you're just gonna have a quick nap and then you're off to work, versus I'm off to bed. Like, I gotta sleep with this in me. I know there have been some nights where it's like, you go to bed, go to the bathroom, and then it's like 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, wake up needing to go. Oh shit, we got more.
Foxy, no.
Foxy's committing. Cheers,
Please.
Foxy.
Cheers.
Yep, definitely being waterboarded at the moment.
Yep.
Actually, that's something I've seen. Biking it might be a bit more achievable because it's an 11-hour bike ride to get from Hobbiton to Mordor.
That sounds more doable.
Like, that's something where it's like you kind of get up at 5 a.m. in the morning, ready to set off. You know, you're off by like 5:30 in the morning, and you just start cycling down the country. You'd want to do that, kind of summertime, so either before Christmas or
Yes,
after Christmas.
true. Flying with the eagles. Why didn't they use bicycles? Screwed flying with the eagles.
Then I see it. It also takes you right down past Lake Topor. That would be nice. It'd be a hell of a bike ride. Like, you'd want to make sure you had your fitness up, but yeah, 11-hour bike ride in one day. Like, yeah, as I say, you'd want to make sure things were planned out really well. You had, plenty of food. Everything was kind of good. You had your fitness. But yeah, that could be a good bike ride. But yeah, you know what we're not doing, Roka? I know people are kind of gifting things and it's a really good time at the moment, but we've also kind of
we're not ending the stream.
We're also not ending things. We need to kind of, we need to get into bed.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for tuning in and hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you.
This is a relief. Makes our day.
Yep. Today has been absolutely wonderful. It absolutely makes our day.
It literally makes our day.
Yep. Getting to enjoy this. And spend this time with you guys. Got some great artwork out the end of this. I've got a plan for Sunday.
So I hope you all have a wonderful day as well.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you all. For an absolutely great stream. Have a great day and bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Yep, see you all tomorrow for a slightly longer stream as well, because it's Friday. Bye-bye.